Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful evening here at McPherson Ridge, and I'm surrounded by breathtaking views of Reynolds Woods, McPherson Farm, and the Lutheran Seminary atop Seminary Ridge. This peaceful scene was once the site of intense fighting. The very spot the first shot of the Battle of Gettysburg was fired. Let's dive into history. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to apologize for my body language in the last video. I didn't notice until I rewatched it, but overall, I thought the content was good enough to share. I'll do my best to improve my body language and camera placement moving forward. If you have any tips or suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and I'd love to hear from you. Let's talk about how the battle began. Right here at McPherson Ridge, the Union defensive lines were stretched along McPherson and Oak Ridges. As Confederates Confederate forces advances from the Chambersburg Pike, coming from the Blue Ridge Mountains that you can see in the distance there, which are part of the Appalachian Ridge. The Confederates crossed Willoughby Lawn and pushed through Reynolds Woods, fighting in waves against Union General Buford's troops. Buford managed to hold them off for a while, but his lines began to falter under the onslaught of the Confederate troops. Just in time though, Union General Reynolds arrived to rally his men and prepared to push the Confederates back across Willoughby Lawn. Unfortunately, General Reynolds was struck in the back of the neck by a stray bullet during the battle. His last words were, "Forward, man! Forward, for God's sake, and drive those fellows out of those woods." He fell off his horse and died right here at this spot. The Reynolds Monument commemorates his bravery. After Reynolds' death, General Doubleday took command. Anyways, sorry about that. So, after Reynolds' death, General Doubleday took command. He rallied the troops and successfully pushed Confederate forces through these woods and back across will it be one? He succeeded in reducing their lines by 50% before falling back later in the day. His leadership was pivotal during this early phase of the battle. Doubleday is an interesting figure beyond his military career. Did you know he patented San Francisco's iconic cable cars in 1870? There's also a popular myth that he invented baseball, but that's just a rumor. Pays to fact check. It would have been cool if he actually invented it. But yeah, that's the Abner Doubleday of New York. So, here's another fascinating piece of history. Women soldiers fought in the Civil War too. Many disguised themselves as men to take part in battles. At Gettysburg, only three women who fought survived. You got to give it to the women to disguise themselves as men to fight when they could have just stayed home hiding. That's brave. And I would put on them with a monument if I could. But yeah. Here's all to all the women who fought and risked their lives in all the wars around the world and human history. And sorry, it's a bit windy today. But yeah, here's to all the women who fought. It's incredible to think that this peace and beautiful place was once a bloody battlefield, a site that could have changed the course of history if Confederate forces had overtaken Union defenses. This reminds us to appreciate the peace and beauty. Because it isn't always guaranteed. With tensions high in our nation today, it's sobering to consider how places like Gettysburg could become battlefields again if we're not careful. Let's learn from history and work toward unity, or peace enduring in a nation united, as says on the Eternal Light Peace Memorial that you see across the way there. We'll get to that later. Thank you for joining me on this journey through McPherson Ridge. Don't forget to like, comment with your thoughts or tips, and subscribe for more historical adventures if you enjoy these videos. Thank you for being here and for being us. And remember, learn from the past to do your best in the present, which is the now, to make a better future. Every choice, every choice, no matter how small, can change the future. Will change the future, even if you don't notice it. Everything changes in a, even in a second. So remember, do your best to make the best choices you can for yourself, your family, and the world around you. Good choices of unity and kindness